Oh, hold on. Okay. I was. Hold on a month. Let me see. I need to delete one. Hey, Allison. Well, I only have one favorite color, and it's pink. Light pink. Oh, that's how you cried. Hold on. I really don't even know how you craft. That's pretty bad. What's up, Chopper? How do you craft on Hill? Hold on. Yeah, I know. I was wondering how you craft on him and stuff. Hold on. Oh, I did. Oh, where's the crafting table at? Nature items. I probably don't even have a crafting table, to be honest. Okay, I will. I might do that. Hold on. Dark paint. Oh fuck. Oh son of a bitch, 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 son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Fuck, 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 fuck. Hold on, you do. Damn. Shit. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna end up dying. I'm gonna end up dying. Oh fuck. I'm gonna end up dying again. I'm gonna fucking end up dying again. Hold on. Where the fuck in the hell? Oh shit. This is fucking creepy as fuck. This is creepy. 9 times creepy. I'm sorry, but 9 times creepy. Okay, now I know. I got it now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get the fuck up. Fuck! Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Damn it. Oh yeah, I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm definitely fucking dead. Hold on. This fucking sucks ass. Hold on. I was trying to look at the what you call it. Hold on.
It's not cheats. It just makes the zombies and spiders and stuff don't spawn, and you don't gotta eat.
Oh.
It's not cheats, so you can turn it. You can put it back with normal when you're ready, so you can learn.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna put it back on normal. Oh my god, shit.
Put it on peaceful
Peaceful.
right now, so the zombies and spiders don't spawn, and you don't gotta eat on peaceful.
How do
It's
you
not cheats. It's like it's in the settings somewhere. I have mine on peaceful right now.
how do you change it to peaceful? That shit's crazy. I'm like, oh hell no.
Hold on.
It's probably different between mine and yours, but it's probably the
It's
same.
If you had options to go to settings and game, keep it in survival, but put it in peaceful. That way, you don't gotta eat
Oh yeah, I know.
or deal with mobs.
Oh, like zombies and stuff.
Yeah, they won't spawn. Only animals will spawn.
Jesus, that thing's that's crazy. That
Settings. Oh yeah, settings and then game, and then go to difficulty, and just change that.
yeah, I figured. I'm loading back in.
That's why I'm using that right now.
I love the music on Minecraft.
I like it, but I miss the older music. You changed it.
Okay, so
I get you to read this so you can put that on because you were dying by somebody being chased by something.
Hold on. Settings. Okay, now what else?
Settings, and then go to game, and then scroll down to difficulty.
Game. Where the hell is game at? Oh.
And you can put on peaceful and then change it back to normal whenever you're ready. Like, whenever you learn the game and get ready for it.
Mine says easy.
Yeah, put it on peaceful. Like, click it.
Hold on.
You don't got to eat or nothing. You can focus on learning the game that way. And then put it back to easy or normal.
Yeah, that's all mine is. Mine's on. It was on hard. I'm like, oh hell no! I'm like, that shit was.
Oh, you put on peaceful?
Yeah, I put where it says easy, but the one that it was on normal at full. Oh, peaceful. Hold on.
You had to put on peaceful because mobs will spawn on easy.
Okay, there we go.
You can change it back later. You can change it back later when you're ready.
If I can fucking, how do you respawn on here? Hold on. How do you respawn on it? Oh, you cannot even see this shit. Hold on, let me go watch Brendan. On that too.
And so we need to keep an eye on this starting next year in the draft, and how many other rookies have this language in there. I kind of understand where they're coming from. Basically, what it is, like the stuff that happened with the Raiders, with Ruggs, stuff like that. If a guy gets in so much trouble, he ends up in jail or he's going to prison. They want to be able to get out of this contract, and with this language, they would be able to do it. They would be like, okay, never mind, you got in trouble, it's voided, you ain't getting no more money. But like that language hasn't been in rookies' contracts up to this point. So people like Ruggs and people like that was still under a rookie contract still got paid, throughout their guaranteed money. So, there you go. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Another wild, just straight up wild situation is going on over in Raiders. This is we got to talk through this, dude, because this Christian Wilkins stuff is killing me. Okay, the Raiders earlier this week. The Raiders released defensive tackle Christian Wilkins with a designation of terminated vested veteran. His time in Las Vegas is now over. Due to how Wilkins, hold on, take that down. Let's talk about the contract part first, because there's two totally different parts of this. So Las Vegas is pissed off the way that Wilkins treated the rehab of his foot. Basically, all it is the Raiders.
I need to go surgery. Back and
he said, "No, fuck you, I'm not having surgery." They said, "Okay, well, fuck you, you're cut."
Okay, but I don't agree with that. I feel like the player should have.
I know. I was gonna keep on peaceful. I need to leave one of them because I have too many.
If a quarterback got out here tomorrow and
that's how
the team could suggest you to get surgery and was like, hey, I think you should get surgery on that. I feel like if the player said, nah, I'm good, I feel like he has the right to do that.
Yeah, and he does.
And the Raiders was trying to take that away.
Right.
Now I know how to
mean,
use
this has
the
happened
edit
before, multiple
button now
times.
on here. Without
Ricky Williams.
Yeah, exactly. The Raiders voided. Here's the big thing, and this is where it gets deep. The Raiders has voided the remaining $35.2 million that is guaranteed money left on Wilkins' contract last month and today. So basically, they're saying, and the guaranteed money, because you didn't take care of yourself properly, we're not giving it to you. And he said, fuck you, and he went and filed a grievance with the NFLPA. So
there we go. Finally.
Yeah, just because he didn't get surgery, you can't take that man's guaranteed money away. What the fuck are the Raiders out there doing?
Well, they're saying that he didn't properly take care of himself, right? So
right, but you can't take somebody's guaranteed money away for that. The fuck?
Right. So
that'd be like
what's going on. And he filed it with the union for the players.
Well, see, my thing is that would be like me or you getting injured at work, and we're supposed to get our, if they decide to fire us, we're supposed to get our last couple of paychecks, and I'd be like, that job just being like, oh,
okay,
no,
yeah, that's
perfect.
That's gonna be perfect.
Now I know what to do. It would kind of be like,
and tell me,
us doing something stupid at work, getting hurt while doing it, and then still expect our unemployment check when they fire us. And they're like, no, motherfucker, I fired you because you were doing something stupid. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting any fucking money. So, yeah, I mean, they're saying he treated it wrong. He should have been able to come back. He wasn't able to come back.
He followed all the white lines on the field. I'm stuck.
Yeah. All right, so there's the whole contract situation. Well, there's something else that's come out since then. This has been a crazy week for Christian Wilkins. There's been rumors circulating about a locker room incident that may have factored into Wilkins' release. And this is what Scheffner had to say about it. I think this is on the Pat McAfee show. I think that everybody's dancing around and tiptoeing around is the fact that when you speak to people there inside the locker room, they say that Christian playfully went to kiss a teammate on top of the head, and those same people said that player took offense. Very much was 5 years. This is very much Christian Wilkins. He's very playful, very funny. He's a prankster, funny. Go ahead and keep it up. This is what came out today with Max Crosby. Max Crosby, I don't mind teammates showing a little affection, slap on the ass, on the cheek after a big win. Even the occasional nut tap is warranted in the right situation. It was the kissing booth he set up in the showers that crossed the line. That's not true. Take that shit down. That's the kind of shit you find on the internet. That's really hilarious. But Christian Wilkins is awesome, dude. I hate that he's going through all this. I'm with you, Brandon. I hope that he gets his money. But this whole trying to kiss a teammate on that top of his head.
Hey, all I gotta say about it is
that's very much Christian Wilkins, dude. I'm sure he did it. He did it playing because he's a jokester, dude. He really is.
All I gotta say is him and Odell must have got along real well when they were in Miami together.
It's pretty funny, man. Pretty funny stuff. I don't know what's gonna come of it. This is gonna be a cool. Keep your eye on because Christian Wilkins.
But Rafi and all of that in all favors. This man is one of the best defensive teams in the entire National Football League, and he's definitely going to be signed by someone. I just don't know who the fuck it is. I love that one being like, what is happening? He's hurt. Remember that? Well, yeah, but I didn't think we don't.
Sorry about that. I mean, honestly, he could be hurt and out for the season, and that's why the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? like, dude, you took care of yourself. Surgery, like we're booked. You'd be coming back about the beginning of the season. I mean, that could be the whole situation. We don't know all those details, but he is a great defensive tackle. He is going to play somewhere. We don't know if he's going to play this year or not due to injury, and that's also going to kiss the dudes on the top of their head. Will not stop an NFL team from signing somebody as great as he is, because it's joking.
I don't know that that's saying out of the league for me.
Well, yeah, and there's the bully game, right? All of that. So, just that kind of stuff in the locker room. So, good. All right, let's keep it moving. What about Slater? Did you see this?
I did. Rashad Slater.
He laid the record-setting 4-year, $114 million deal. Holy!
I mean, I'm not shocked by
$92 million in guarantee.
One of the best for the entire National Football League. He did a great job at keeping Justin young. I think he's only like 24 or 26 years old or something like that. So he does it great. He does his job very well. He's young. So I think the money was well deserved here for Rashad Slater.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it says Slater, a two-time Pro Bowler for Los Angeles, joining the team. He's a number 13 overall pick in 2021. Was set to play this year for $19 million on his fifth-year rookie option, with no security beyond 2025. So that's pretty cool. They took the fifth-year option on him.
Okay. Now wait a minute. That's so confusing. I'm about to play a creative one now.
So, kiss a bro.
I'll get back to that later.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, good for him. And he showed up to training camp and he got paid. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hold out. He didn't. Of course, he was going to play for that $19 million on his fifth-year option. That's good money for a tackle. $19 million.
Yeah.
So
wait a minute.
he was going to make that. So that's pretty good.
I want to know.
Would you be surprised that over this past week, the Cowboys have been in the news for multiple things? Pretty much in the news.
Dallas, you paid the wrong guy. You had to get it done, but you didn't get your star defensive player signed.
Okay, we'll start with the Cowboys starting offensive tackle Tyler Guyton is feared to have torn his ACL. Multiple reports. Nothing has changed yet. So if he's torn his ACL, it's over. I don't know if they've got more news since I put that in, but I just updated that today. I've been looking for more news on that. ACL, Tyler Guyton. Offensive tackle, not good. Dallas Cowboys nothing has changed yet with star pass rusher Micah Parsons. Is what you're referring to. Yeah, nothing's changed. Micah Parsons has showed up. He showed up from camp. Instead of holding out, he's holding in. But that's really the only thing changed there. And
it's pretty funny because if you watch tape that, like I've been watching all the teams where I follow all the teams on my Twitter. I've been watching all of their mini camps of what the teams are posting on social media. And Michael Parsons is just been walking around, talking and joking with all the teammates and shit.
Yeah, Jerry Jones got mad. He said, he's making a whole lot of money just to be sitting over there on the sidelines.
But there is our update.
The creative is awesome too, though.
Rich, for the update, it sounds like Tyler Guyton has not torn his ACL.
That's good. That's a fractured bone. in his knee.
Yeah.
Are they projecting how many weeks, Rich? Is he going to be out? We're also going to be talking more about the Cowboys when we here in just a little while when we preview the UFC.
I don't know if you've mentioned it yet or not, Dad.
That's it. But that is the one that got paid. Cowboys tight end Jake Ferguson agrees to a 4-year contract extension worth $52 million in new money with $30 million in total guarantees. Jake Ferguson is now the NFL's 7th highest paid tight end and the highest.
Tyler Guyton will be out 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, there's a cow. That's cute.
We're about 5 weeks from week 1, so it's pushing right up on week 1. Did you hear what I just said? Jake Ferguson is now the NFL's 7th highest paid tight end and the highest paid in franchise history for the
Dallas franchise history. Okay, listen, hear me out, Dad. Okay, I like Jake Ferguson. I like Jake Ferguson. I really do. I liked him. I loved him in the Dallas scheme. He's really good, and it seems like Dak loves him. So I agree with this contract. I think it was a great contract. It's just, how the fuck do you get that contract done first before getting your best player on your team signed to a contract?
It's 2 totally different things. One is, you think this is big money. Micah Parsons' contract's going to be big money.
Wait a minute.
We're going to talk more about that Dallas offense in the NFC East preview because I'm interested in that. But anyway, we'll talk more about that here in a few. All right.
Let's hop into the others.
Well, hold on. I got one more. Safety. Micah Fitzpatrick agreed to a revised contract with the Miami Dolphins. Okay, this is all. Do you have this?
I do not. I was
okay, good. It's just a bunch of word salad. I'll break it down for you all. Basically, what happened. That's pretty funny.
That is basically a great nickname.
With Micah Fitzpatrick. Micah Fitzpatrick just wanted to know that Miami wants him here for more than 1 year. His contract they took on the contract when he came over from Pittsburgh in a roundabout contract situation. I'm a geek, so I get into it and break it all down and all that. The really, really simple way, he had 2 years. This year was fully guaranteed. Next year is not fully guaranteed. This year he was due $15 million. This is just round off numbers. $15 million. Next year was $17 million.
So that's how.
It would have been real easy for him to play this year, cut him after next year. So what they did with this revised, they freed up a bunch of cap money, $11 million, which is pretty cool. All they did was switch that and say, okay, well, we'll give you the $17 million this year, $15 next year. It's still not fully guaranteed, but they give him 16.5, so damn near all, or 16.245. So damn near everything they owed him, they gave him up front as a sign-in bonus, and then they added 3 years of void years on the end of it, so they can spread his contract out over 5 years, which saved them $11 million in salary cap space. That's what it was. It'll be a little bit harder next year to move on from him because we will still be paying for him. And that's what gave him.
Are you sure that you're going to move on from him, though? Because Micah Fitzpatrick is one of the best safeties in the game.
Yeah, he did. He wanted his contract had no proof of no reason for it. He had no guarantee money, no nothing. So basically, he got a bunch of money right now instead of having to get paid. He got it all as a signing bonus for this year, and still makes 15.5 next year. Which is still decent money. So there you go. That's how to kind of break it down. The big thing Miami did is free up $11 million in cap space. Because they still you have to go into the year with a little extra money.
And y'all got a really good safety that can play both sides of the field. He can play free safety and strong safety.
Yeah, he prefers free safety, but he's kind of can play everywhere. Yeah, and that's good. Especially, with the problems they have in their cornerback room right now. But we'll talk more about that. when we do the AFC East. Other news. Here's something pretty cool that I wanted to just bring up because mainly the only reason why I want to talk about this, it was in the news, but I want your opinion, Brandon. I don't know if you've seen it. Okay. Basically, the questions come up of how will the Jacksonville Jaguars use Travis Hunter? So far, through 4 training camps days, he has had 36 snaps on offense, 47 snaps on defense. Here's my question for you. One, do you think that it's possible for an NFL player to play both sides of the ball? That's what I would. Do you even think it's possible? And they obviously are going to try his man. He was. Yeah. I heard his press conference, and it was confusing when he started talking about what his day looks like. Like, it is crazy. He'll start the day with defense, go into the classroom, go out into the field. Mm-hmm. The rest of the next day will be offense, and it's just back and forth. He's having to learn new playbooks. It's crazy.
I like this. I like this Travis Hunter thing because he is this year. When we first was coming in to the league, when we were coming into the draft, right, Dad, we were surrounding
Wait a minute.
Travis Hunter came out, told us that he wanted to play both sides of the ball. Both sides of the ball. Then we start having media talking about it, reporters talking about it. Reporters were like, okay, what team is going to get him and allow him to play both sides of the ball? Jacksonville. Who else but Jacksonville? Jacksonville does not have that great of a defense. They need help on wide receiver. So I think that's the whole reason they drafted him was because he's going to be a Shohei Ohtani this year in the National Football League. He's going to play both sides of the ball. Now,
it'll help me a little better to craft.
Do that all season, but I think he's definitely going to try it at least. So, and
do you think it's possible for him to win offense and defensive rookie of the year?
Doc, if he does that, Doc, you need to hear me out, Dad, and all the 5 other people in here. And this goes for Dad and all the 5 other people in here right now. If that happens and wins offensive and defensive player of the year, rookie of the year, Travis Hunter is just a straight dog. He's just a straight beast. Like, what? Like, that is just straight.
I was kind of joking saying that, but then I was like, hell, they're splitting it 50-50. Yeah, I mean, like Gus just said, that he played both in high school.
Right, that's what I'm saying. High schoolers.
That was a different game, though. You know what I'm saying? The NFL's a different game.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a lot stronger and buffer men running at you in the National Football League than you do in college or in high school. But I think Travis Hunter can do it, and I think he's going to try it this year.
Yeah. So, I think that's crazy. I think they're really, I mean, they almost got it at a 50-50 split. It's 36 offense, 47 defense. A lot of the draft gurus that I trust that just dive into the film, like I watch highlights and shit. I don't watch tape. You know what I'm saying? The people that do, they think he's a better defensive player than he is an offensive player. But he's also a really good offensive player. They said, don't get me wrong, he's the best wide receiver this year's draft. Yeah. But he's a really
it was pretty funny, Dad, when he was by far the best defensive player and offensive player for Colorado. And I think that's why he went so high in the draft, was because he was by far their best defensive player and offensive player for the Colorado.
Yeah, easily. I like what Rich is saying. Rich said, I think he plays cornerback full-time and third down comes in on offense. I can see that.
Hey, Rich, I think he's going to start off trying to play the 50-50 like me and Dad's talking about right now. And then I think if he can't do that, then we'll start to see something like this.
I'm not for sure if that's even physically possible.
What?
For him to play,
trying to do both sides?
For him to play both full-time. That's crazy.
Shohei Ohtani does it. I understand that baseball is different, but
Baseball's a different game, Brandon. Yeah. All right. That's crazy. It's a cool topic. That's going to be fun to talk about each week. I'm watching Jacksonville games just to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, and no one can say that before.
Sanders, one hell of a coach. I definitely agree with you on that.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. We'll see. Pretty exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how they use them. That's going to be really cool.
Oh, speaking of Sanders, Dad, real quick. I know it's kind of off topic because he's in college, but I don't know if you guys knew this or not. But this week he was diagnosed with bladder cancer, and then I think either yesterday or today he went and had surgery, got his bladder removed, and now he's cancer free.
Yeah, it came back out yesterday.
So yeah. So
that's pretty cool. Cool, Sanders. And he's going to coach. So,
by the way, guys, if anybody in here is lost and wondering who the fuck we're talking about, we're talking about Deion Sanders, all right?
The coach of the Colorado,
yeah.
University of Colorado. Who coached the guy we were just talking about. That's how all that was linked together. Travis Hunter went to the University of Colorado. So, there you go. All right. We have to talk about this, dude. So much news is coming out. And I just find it fascinating. And it kind of goes along with the Travis Hunter stuff. And, of course, I'm talking about the Browns quarterback situation. Browns quarterback Kenny Pickett injured his hamstring near the end of Saturday's practice and is expected to be reevaluate the injury later this week. Pickett, he's come off a strong couple practices, and at least for the short term, they now will have to move on without him and turn to Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders. Okay. This is the first week. This has changed since this, but for all of last week, the first week of training camp, Shedeur Sanders was the only quarterback in that quarterback room to not take any first-team snaps. Can you believe that?
No.
Like right now, he is QB4 out of those four quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty crazy.
Don't get hurt.
You know, there's been reports coming
Don't
out
be on
that
fire.
the Browns are likely to trade
You almost got
one player
blown,
of
buddy.
the group. So would that be Flacco,
You
Sanders,
okay?
Kenny Pickett, or Dylan Gabriel? All before
Is that sad?
reports
Oh
coming
my
out.
lord.
Shedeur Sanders, starting this week, has took first-team reps and actually went 9 for 9.
And guess what? He's the only fucking quarterback to have touchdowns.
Yeah, he went 9 for 9 and has 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's crazy because if you look at that chart that you posted of this week's snaps, it looks like they're all favoring Gabriel, whatever the fuck his name is, the dude from
Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, Dylan Gabriel. It looks like they're favoring him because he has the most snaps, but why, when he has no touchdowns and Shedeur Sanders is the only one with touchdowns? He has two of them, no interceptions.
That's why. He was a higher draft pick. I'm guessing that's why.
Right, but what the Browns need to understand is you have potentially the best quarterback out of the whole draft class sitting in your back pocket in Shedeur Sanders, and why the fuck are you not using it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't have even been a competition. I mean, if Macho Man, who sucks at only good when he gets massage parlors done to him, we wouldn't even be talking about this situation right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, but again, it's like I was telling somebody at work, that's why you don't fully guarantee people money, because now Deshaun Watson can just fake injuries and be like, I still get my money for free. Fuck it, I'm not playing any snaps. So
yeah, I mean, I would be willing to bet money that he never takes another snap for the Cleveland Browns ever again.
Oh yeah,
they'll get rid of him.
What's up, Rising Rhino? What's going on, brother? Good to see you in the chat.
He will be out, and then so I'm guessing Joe Flacco is going to be the starter. I just think it's really interesting. What do you think about the reports coming out that one of these guys? What do you think about the reports that coming out that one of these guys will be traded?
Thanks, brother. Yeah, I had a lot going on, man. My mom ended up passing away and everything. So, working through that slowly, but that's why I've been gone for so long, trying to deal with all that and stuff. But anyways, what'd you ask that? Sorry.
There's been reports come out in the last couple of days that one of these 4 quarterbacks will probably be traded before week 1. Joe Flacco, Shedeur Sanders, Kenny Pickett, or Dylan Gabriel. And they'll probably carry 3. So they'll probably trade 1, carry 3.
I don't think they're going to get rid of Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett. So I think it's going to be one of the new guys, and I really wouldn't be shocked.
That's the 2 cheaper contracts.
Well, I mean,
I think they have to get rid of Kenny Pickett.
If they're going to trade anyone, I think it would be Kenny Pickett because he would have more higher ceiling coming off of the Super Bowl win that he had with the Eagles. Even though he didn't do shit to contribute
as a backup quarterback. Yeah, so keep Joe Flacco as your starter, and then have the 2 rookies battle out for QB2.
I don't know, man. It sounds like you would have it right, but then you look at that chart, and Gabriel, whatever the fuck his name is from Oregon, is getting all the snaps instead of Joe Flacco. So it's like, are they going to trust
Joe Flacco's already set as the starter? But I think the rest of them are just competing for QB2. 2 and 3.
Okay, so you think they're already gonna but wouldn't you have to at least give old man Joe Flacco some reps before he comes in there and breaks his ankle from not getting his shit done?
Okay, yeah. Rising Rhino says Flacco, Sanders, and Gabriel. Watson and Pickett go bye-bye. I don't see that.
I can see that.
Yep. I totally agree with you. Mr. Rhino, totally agree with you. They would not last on the practice squad. People would scoop them up really quick. People would scoop Sanders up quicker than they drafted him on draft. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I mean, I could definitely, they're definitely getting rid of Deshaun Watson, which is really sad.
Deshaun Watson will be out for injury for the year. They'll get rid of him. Flacco will start. Sanders, Gabriel battle for QB2. The other one, they keep 3 quarterbacks on the roster.
Well, they could potentially trade Pickett for high money because he's coming off that Super Bowl win, so there might be a team out there that's stupid.
No, you just also keep an eye on if any quarterbacks get injured. They will have their quarterback move up, but then they're going to need a backup. Kenny Pickett is a good backup quarterback. But so is Joe Flacco. But it just seems to me that they're picking Joe Flacco. So, all right,
we've seen what old man Joe Flacco can do. He's a pretty good option.
He sucked last year in Indy, but the year before in Cleveland, he played really good. So, there you go. Okay, a couple little short things. One, the Titans have waived former 2022 first-round draft pick wide receiver Talon Burton after a fractured collarbone. Burton is the only reason why we're talking about this is I think it's kind of funny. Burks is a 2022 first round draft pick 18, which is the pick that Tennessee received from the Eagles in the A.J. Brown trade.
What a ass pick! Wow!
Isn't that crazy?
That blows my mind out.
It's like the A.J. Brown trade never dies. It has to go down as one of the worst trades of all time, right?
Right.
Especially now that we play out 3 years later. 4 years later, their draft pick gets he's a bust in the NFL. He can't stay.
My thing is this: A.J. Brown is still out here fucking one of the best wide receivers in the damn league out here, still winning Super Bowls with the Eagles and everything. And you made that dumbass trade, Treylon Burks. First of all, Traylon Burks, when healthy, is ass. We've seen him in preseason. He sucks.
He's not an NFL talent.
He sucks.
Right. He's a bust. He's an NFL bust.
That was supposed to be the dude that took over for A.J. Brown. You should have done your homework better, Tennessee. That was a shit-ass trade.
Yeah. Don't give me too much hope in their quarterback for this year with the way they draft people. So there you go. I just thought that was funny. It's not funny for anybody involved, especially Burks, because he's just doesn't have a job now. But I think A.J. Brown would laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? I think he would laugh about it.
Even if healthy, he wouldn't have a job because the man's ass that he literally the 1 year that the man can stay healthy, I thought in all rights, and maybe it was because he was supposed to be A.J. Brown's replacement. Maybe that's why they decided not to cut him. But that one season that he was actually healthy for majority of the season, I thought he should have been cut in training. In preseason. At the end of preseason, he sucked. He only had like one touchdown.
Such a high draft pick that had this kid people on the roster.
Right. So,
all right. Two other fun things. Hard Knocks. Do you watch Hard Knocks?
No, and I'm definitely not watching it this season.
I watch Hard Knocks every year. So my question to you is, should I watch Hard Knocks this year? Hard Knocks is the 2025 edition of the series, officially titled Hard Knocks Training Camp with the Buffalo Bills. HBO will release the first episode of the series on Tuesday, August 5th at 9 p.m. Viewers can also stream the episode on HBO Max. Each episode will be released weekly on Tuesday nights, finishing with the season final Tuesday, September 2nd. It sucks for me, dude. I love Hard Knocks. And a couple years ago when they had it with the Jets, I hated it because it was the Jets, but you know that I'm a huge Aaron Rodgers fan. So I loved it because of Aaron Rodgers. And so I don't know if I can watch the Bills.
Hey, Dad, here's your answer, okay? Go back and look at my profile on Facebook. Scroll down till about 2 days ago. I posted a little video of some fireworks going off in the air.
I've seen that.
Fuck the Bills.
I've seen that.
So I feel like if you're an AFC East team, if your favorite team is in that division like ours is, I'm not watching that shit. I've never watched it, and I'm certainly not watching it with this. It's
hard for me because I'm a huge Hard Knocks fan. So
listen. I would be watching the Hard Knocks episode and hoping that Josh Allen injures his fucking ankle. All right. Okay, is that bad of me? Is that bad of me?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Sorry.
All right, so that one's in there for me. This one's in there for you. I don't play video games. You play video games. Madden NFL 26, the 99 Club has come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How is Joe Burrow not in the 99 Club?
Here's what we're going to talk about. Let me tell you who the 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players are. You tell me who got snubbed. Josh Allen, speaking of the Bills, Lamar Jackson, Saquon Barkley, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett, and Lane Johnson. Is there anybody on this list that should be on this list? Or who do you think needs to be on this list? Who deserves to be in the 99 Club?
I like the list, but how the fuck does Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson fucking get on there over top of the quarterback that fucking had all the number one stats last year? If you look at the stat, who led the league in fucking passing yards? Joe Burrow. Who led the league in touchdowns last year? Joe Burrow. How the fuck do you not have Joe Burrow on there, but you have Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen? I don't understand that. And so I feel like one of them, not talking about either one of the quarterbacks, because I think both of them belong on there, but somebody needs to kick rocks off that list and add Joe Burrow on there. Like, what? How do you not have Joe Burrow on there?
Yeah.
I get that, Rising Rhino, but see, the thing is Joe Burrow doesn't need
There's people just listening to that, so they don't know what Rhino just said.
No, you know what? Fuck you, Uncle Gus, all right? We're not being the Buffalo Bills bitches this season, all right? We're going to actually sweep them. We're going to sweep them this season.
Rising Rhino says the rushing skill puts them up higher on the list.
Yeah.
Speaking of the two quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Okay, I can see that.
No, I mean, it's like I said, Dad. I can see where Rising Rhino is coming from. I definitely agree with that. But that's why I said don't kick off either one of those quarterbacks. I definitely agree with both of them being in the 99 club. But it just doesn't make sense to me how the quarterback that led all the stats last season isn't on this list. Like, Joe Burrow was number one in almost every category.
Right.
So I just don't understand how you don't have Joe Burrow on that list.
All right, there you go.
It's over, baby. I'm so done right now.
All right, cool. Brandon, I got a question for you concerning fantasy football. Fantasy football, 3 players that you would consider with the first overall pick in the fantasy football draft. We're going to have a segment on this moving forward as the season starts. We're going to do stardom, sit 'em.
When the season starts, we're going to do a stardom, set 'em session each week.
Yep. So, but right now, everybody's getting ready for the fantasy football drafts.
Yeah.
So, tell me 3 players that you would consider if you get the first overall pick in your fantasy league.
Yeah.
Just 3 players, real quick. Who would you think about taking?
Okay, the first 2, Dan, I know that you're definitely going to agree with me on, but the third one I feel like could be a controversial call, and I'm interested in getting your opinion on this. So, the first one is who else but Ja'Marr Chase. Ja'Marr Chase led the league in multiple fucking categories last year. This man led the league in receiving yards with 1,700 and something yards. He also led the league with the most receiving touchdowns for all wide receivers with 17. And fun fact, Dad, I don't know if you knew this or not, but he was averaging near 20 fantasy points a game.
Okay.
So
Chase also is not shit without Joe Burrow. So.
Well, yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like seeing wide receivers taken first in the draft. That's awesome.
So my second one is the man, the myth, the legend, the dude that won the Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Sagan, would be another dude that I took here. He won the Offensive Player of the Year. He also won Super Bowl MVP, and he also, just like Ja'Marr Chase, was averaging 20 points a game. And there was 1 or 2 games that I even looked up at Saquon Barkley's that he scored like 33 or 44 points or something in it. And I was like, bro, so that was pretty crazy. So Saquon would be my second, and then here comes the third one that could be iffy. I have CMC as my third one that I would take first overall.
Ouch.
I understand that it's a risk because he's coming off injury and he didn't play well last season. But we know what a healthy Christian McCaffrey looks like, and he can put you up big points, especially in that San Francisco offense, because not this past year, but the year before, he was scoring high points, and I think he led the fantasy running backs. He was like number 1 overall in his position running back.
Yeah, definitely. But then he got hurt last year. I bet you there were plenty of people that took him first overall last year.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you feel about the CMC one? I feel like it was kind of a gamble.
Yeah, it's definitely a gamble. Well, any of them are a gamble, but with him, it's definitely a gamble.
I can tell you.
What do you think about Rhino? What do you think? What do you think about Rhino, Gibbs, Chase, and Bijan? Pretty good.
I don't know if I would. I mean, the Ja'Marr Chase one I definitely agree with, but I don't know if I would take Gibbs or Bijan Robinson at first overall. So
cool. Yeah, I think there's plenty of options out there. We'll talk more fantasy.
I think if I had to add a number 4 on there, I think my number 4 would be JJ.
Okay. Oh, I like having all these wide receivers.
I think it would be JJ because I feel like it doesn't matter who JJ plays with. He's still by far the best wide receiver in the league. So even if JJ McCarthy sucks, I feel like JJ is still going to be good. So I definitely would take.
Cool.
With McCarthy as a question mark, right? But the thing is like I feel like JJ is good either way. Like we've seen what he did with Sam Darnold last year, and Sam Darnold's about to pull a fucking Daniel Jones. He's about to be only good for that 1 year in Minnesota, and then be bad with Seattle this year. And I feel like the only reason he was good last year with the Vikings was because of JJ and Jordan Adams.
JJ will definitely fall. He'll definitely fall in fantasy drafts because of the quarterback.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you let him fall is going to be a mistake because no matter who is his quarterback, he's still a great wide receiver.
All right, there you go. Hey, Brandon, did you know we got a football game this week to watch?
I did, and I am ready. Football is
Hall of Fame game, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Detroit Lions. First preseason game of the year. Pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Don't have much to say about it. I'm just ready to get some football started.
I do have one thing to say about it. I am really excited and really interested at the same time to see what this new revamped Detroit Lions offense and defense looks like with their new coordinators. What does their offense and defense look like?
We talked about that when 2 weeks ago when we did the NFC North. Yeah.
So I'm excited to see
cool.
that, but outside of that, I don't know how many starters is going to be playing in this game. So
probably none.
Some of them this weekend.
Ideally, what I like to do, and when I watch joint practices or preseason games, is look at the rookies on the team and see if any of them step up and make
Campbell is a freaking man. I definitely agree with you on that.
You know that?
What'd you say?
Keep an eye on look at who's the rookie on those teams playing in preseason, and see some of them will be fighting for a job. Later on, later draft picks and stuff like that. That's what I like to do, and so that's pretty fun. I'll definitely watch the game, and it's going to be awesome.
I'm definitely watching a game because I don't give a damn who's playing. It's just we got football back, baby.
That's right. All right, well, let's go ahead and drop it. The NFC East. We need to stack these teams. You went first last week. I'll go first this week.
Okay.
Just so everybody knows what we're doing, we take each conference. We only spend about 15 minutes total. Boom. Jump through this shit. We're going to tell you who we believe is going to be first, second, third, and fourth in the division. Why we believe that. We do not always agree on that. I bet we do not agree tonight. And there you go. So that's what we do. That's what we're doing. I believe coming in fourth place in the NFC East this year is my team, the New York Football Giants. The reason why I believe this is because of their quarterback situation. That's why. Russell Wilson, he played 11 games, 2,482 yards, 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, played in 11 games for Pittsburgh last year. Backing him up, we have Jameis Winston, 12 games, 2,121 yards, 13 touchdowns. Guess how many interceptions Jameis Winston had for Cleveland Browns last year?
How many?
13 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He's damn near 50-50. It did come out this week that Russell Wilson will be the New York Giants starting quarterback to begin the season. Head coach Brian Daboll announced 3 days ago, I believe, is when it came on. It was on my list of news, but I took it off there because I knew we were going to be bringing it up here. Yeah. Brian Daboll I believe Brian Daboll is a great coach. I believe Brian Daboll has never had the opportunity to pick and develop a quarterback. And I believe Brian Daboll is not in the hot seat, even if they don't win this year, even if they become in fourth place of the division, because Jackson Dart is his project. It came out earlier in the offseason that they would like to redshirt Jackson Dart, who was the first round draft pick with pick number 25. Brian Daboll handpicked him. Would like to set him this year. Start Russell Wilson slash Jameis Winston. See how it goes. Don't put the rookie in. Let him redshirt. There you go. I think because, Russell Wilson did get Pittsburgh to the playoffs last year, but I do not see this as a playoff team at all. Fourth in this division, because this division actually has three pretty good teams in there. The best thing this team has going on is one, Malik Neighbors, 1,204 yards last year with 7 touchdowns. The problem is they don't have a very good running game since they got rid of Saquon Barkley. I would love for them to have Barkley and Neighbors. That would be awesome. But they do not have a very good running game. I like their wide receiver 2-3. Their defensive line took an overhaul, their offensive line, took an overhaul. Offensive line could be pretty good. The best thing going on with this team is their defense. Their defense is badass. Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, and rookie Abdul Carter, first-round pick, Abdul Carter out of Penn State. Even the defensive backfield has Dante Banks, which was a first-round draft pick in 2003, and they got Javon Holland, is the best person to come onto this team. Safety, Javon Holland from Miami. But I got him in fourth place. Where do you got him?
Well, we're off to a good start because I got the New York Giants also coming in fourth place in this division.
There you go.
I have them coming in fourth place in the division for many reasons that you said. I think a big win that they got this year is that they did draft Jackson Dart, but they're not going to have to start him right away. They brought in Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston to try and help develop him. And, of course, Malik Neighbors is a big win for them because he's a really badass wide receiver and all that. But, I don't see Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston being able to drive this team to the playoffs. I think if anybody's going to do that, it's going to have to be Jackson Dart steps in and plays his fucking ass off and drives this team to the playoffs, because I don't see Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston doing that. So
cool. There you go. All right, third place. Who you got?
I got the Dallas Cowboys coming in third place. I have the biggest win being that they got CeeDee Lamb somehow by bringing George Pickens over from the Pittsburgh Steelers. So we know that's good because there for a hot minute they had Michael Gallup trying to play number 2, and Michael Gallup was a pretty good wide receiver, but then he kept on getting injured, and then it felt like every time he was coming back from an injury, he was just sucking worse and worse. So I'm glad to see them go out and get a really good wide receiver like George Pickens to pair alongside CeeDee Lamb. I think, actually, in my opinion, both of them are true number 1 wide receivers. So,
I do not have the Dallas Cowboys. I actually have the Dallas Cowboys coming in second in this division, not third. I have them coming in second place because Dak Prescott is back. He only played 8 games last year.
but they haven't signed Micah Parsons, and who knows when that's going to happen.
I believe they'll sign him. I believe they'll sign Micah Parsons. We'll talk about that because that is a bad thing. The drama is a bad thing. But that Dak will be back. If Dak stays healthy, I believe this team can come in second in this division and go to the playoffs.
Wait, who are they overbeating? Who do you have at third?
Washington Commanders.
No. The NFC Championship game last year was the Commanders and the Eagles.
Okay, I'll tell you.
I mean, if they lose Scary Terry, yes, I agree with you. I think that the Commanders do come in third in that division.
No, it don't have.
But if they keep Scary Terry with the defense that they have, plus adding Von Miller, and then plus getting Deebo Samuel to pair alongside Scary Terry, they're easily first or second.
Oh, you've lost your mind.
What?
Okay, the only good thing they have going on is Dan Quinn's defense. They got Dan Quinn's defense. Now Jaden Daniels.
Daniels won fucking Rookie of the Year.
And so did.
And he's about to be a really good quarterback.
And so did a quarterback for the Texans. And then you've seen it Stroud the following year. I believe Jaden Daniels is going to have a sophomore slump. I believe that. Here we go. Here's my notes on the Washington Commanders, who I have coming in third place. This is why. The only thing good this team has got going on is Dan Quinn's defense. Jordan Daniels, he had an awesome season. 3,568 yards, 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. And he led the team in rushing yards. And that's not a good sign, with 891 yards. Terry McLaurin is something awesome this team's got going on.
Right, Dad. But hold on. Time out real quick.
Yep.
How wasn't Brian Robertson injured for over half the year? He was injured for over half the year last year.
I would have to look up how many games he played. I know that he had nowhere near 1,000 yards.
Right, because I think he was out for half the year.
He had 800 and something yards. But my whole point is that Jaden Daniels runs the ball a lot, which he did really good last year. Which he did really good last year. But Jaden Daniels,
Redskins.
Jaden Daniels, I believe, will have a sophomore slump. And not only that, he runs an awful lot to be a little thin dude. I believe he probably won't stay healthy. I don't think he can do what he did his rookie year long term in the NFL. I believe he'll get hurt and he'll miss. He got hurt once last year. He'll be hurt more. But I also think he'll have the sophomore slump. I believe that is because of Cliff Kingsbury. Cliff Kingsbury is not a very good coach. He brought
tell him, Uncle Gus, stop hating on American Indians.
He brought a good scheme last year, but I think after 1 year, a lot of people have a lot of tape on. They have a year's worth of tape on Jaden Daniels, and the league figures him out. And I think his second year looks more like Stroud's year last year, which Stroud still won the playoffs. Still won the division.
Hold up. Time out real quick. Wasn't you the same guy that tried to tell me that Patrick Mahomes wouldn't be this good of a quarterback?
Yeah, and I think it was actually, that's pretty funny because I thought about that. I almost wrote it down in my notes. I wrote down Jaden Daniels is closer to C.J. Stroud than he is Patrick Mahomes. He's more like C.J. Stroud than he is Patrick Mahomes. And
what? That's crazy.
In my opinion. So that's what I think is going to go out. The
I
other
love
bad
Patrick
reason
Mahomes.
why I think they end up in third place in this division is because of their schedule. Everybody in this division takes the AFC West and the NFC North on, but they have to play the second place schedule. And the last 3 games on their schedule are Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles, which could come down as a really hard schedule. So.
The Commanders.
You do not have your own channel, so I can follow you as well. You can follow me on X if you're on X, Mr. McDolphin73. I'm on there. That's where I mostly post all of my stuff. But that's all I do right now.
To answer your question, Reverend Randall, I don't think he has his own YouTube channel.
Mr. McDolphin, the show that I was doing, and I might be bringing back this season. I'm not for sure yet.
Okay. No, I mean, I think that's going to be. I mean, I don't know. That could be tough. I see what you're saying at the end of the season, having to play the Eagles, Cowboys, and then Eagles again. But I feel like that could also be rewarding for them if they win 2 out of the 3 games.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's more – I'm more okay or big on the Cowboys. Like, I like what the Cowboys have done. Like, I love the Cowboys draft picks. I love the only hole that I can find in all of the Cowboys team is their running back room. You know what I'm saying? I think they suck. I think they're dumb. I would be willing to bet, and I actually wrote this down. Do you think that the starting running back for the Dallas Cowboys is on their roster right now? I don't think he is. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest hole that I see. I think the Cowboys are a 12-win team 2 years in a row up till last year. You know what I'm saying? And they would have won 12 games last year if their quarterback can stay healthy. So if Dak Prescott can stay healthy, I think they'll win 12 games. And somebody has to fall in this division if they win that many games, and it would be the Washington Commanders. I don't see the Eagles. They're more a well-rounded team than both of these teams.
I see the Commanders winning more than 12 games this season, especially if they keep Scary Terry.
Okay, then so you think the Cowboys are the ones that are not going to win double digits? Okay.
Yeah, cool. In my opinion. Especially if they don't get that Micah Parsons deal done. So.
Yeah. I think they will get the deal done. I think the Cowboys has a better defense than them. I think they have a better quarterback.
Really? You think they have a better defense than Washington?
I think they have a better running back or better wide receivers in CeeDee Lamb and then George Pickens. I like Scary Terry.
I don't like when my
little skinny thin quarterback leads the league in rushing yards. I don't like that. He's not big. He's not a Josh Allen. He's not a Jalen Hurts. He's a little skinny dude that's going to end up getting hurt really bad.
What do you mean? Jaden Daniels is a Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's not.
Lamar Jackson is a lot bigger than Jaden Daniels. Wait.
No.
Yes. Jaden Daniels.
I mean, Boston-wise, yeah, probably. But
he's really fit.
Jaden Daniels only needs to hit the weight room.
Yeah, he needs to. Well, he needs to try to gain weight if he can.
Yeah. So. All I'm saying is
yes, I totally agree. I think they have the best. Rich says the Cowboys have the best 1-2 wide receiver in the division. I totally agree. I think they have the best.
I don't know if I agree with that, Rich.
I think they have the best.
I don't know if CeeDee Lamb and
A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Do you think they're better?
No.
Then who would be? Who would be better than?
Yeah, well, I was trying to get around to that. I don't know if George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb is better than Scary Terry and Deebo Samuel, in my opinion.
Deebo Samuel's washed.
No, Deebo Samuel isn't washed. People are saying that because he fucking had to pretty much destroy his body for a shitty fucking team
90
and the 49ers.
And he's literally.
Hold up. The fucking 49ers, 70% of their playbook was surrounding that guy.
Okay.
So he broke his body down for that team.
All right. So who do you have in second place?
The Commanders.
Okay. So you have the Commanders in second place.
I have the Commanders in second place because I like their defense. Their defense was top tier last year. And I think it's going to be top tier again this year. They didn't lose anybody on defense, and they didn't lose anybody on offense. And the only thing last year, watching that tape between the Commanders and the Eagles in the NFC Championship game was first of all, they could not protect for Jaden Daniels. They went out and addressed that. And getting fucking Laramie Tunsil and all of them that they brung in the offseason. And then they went out and addressed the only other thing that I seen as a problem in that game, which was you needed to get offensive line help and another wide receiver, and that's exactly what they did. They went out, rebuilt the offensive line,
with a bunch of washed-up guys
to go. Bubba, I mean, I won't disagree with
everybody they brought in is old and out of their prime.
Well, yeah,
including the wide receiver, including the offensive lineman, including everybody.
What they had last year.
Yeah, I don't see that team getting any better than they were last year. Actually, I see them downgrading a lot because of quarterback play.
I definitely agree with what you are saying. I think CeeDee Lamb and Pickens would probably be the best wide receiver duo in that league, in that division. I agree with that, but I don't know. I think
I would argue that AJ Brown and Devontae Smith might be better because Devontae Smith is better than Pickens. He's a better two.
No, what? No,
he's by far a better two.
No, AJ Brown is better than Pickens, but not Devontae Smith.
AJ Brown and CeeDee Lamb are wide receiver ones. You have to compare those two and then compare the two twos. And I think
that's the problem. I think Devontae Smith is a number two. I don't think he's proven enough to be a number one yet. But I think Pickens proved in his 2 years with Pittsburgh that he is a true number one.
No. He didn't get 1,000 yards last season. He didn't get
not last season, but look at who the fuck his quarterback was.
He's a wide receiver one because he was forced to because they didn't have anybody else to fucking throw the ball to but some old fucking washed up dudes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't have anybody. So he had to be one. Pickens, the reason why Pickens is going to, I think, flourish in Dallas is because he finally can take on the role that he is.
I don't know about that. AJ Brown's good as fuck.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's a good argument right there. Who's better, Lamb or Brown? But I think Devontae Smith is better than Pickens. But put Pickens now that he can be a two, and now that he has somebody is better than him playing in front of him, he probably will end up being really good this year, I think. Because he can be a wide receiver.
Pickens was good. Was good the 2 years in Pittsburgh that he had to step up and be a wide receiver one because they had nobody to catch the ball.
Well, I mean, and that's the difference between me and you. For a wide receiver for me to say that they're good and a wide receiver one, they at least need to get 1,000 yards in a season, and he doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
He did that the first season, and then he had shitty Russell Wilson as his quarterback last year.
We'll see.
I mean,
we'll see.
Now, luckily he
CeeDee Lamb will take a lot of pressure off.
Luckily, he has Dak Prescott this year, and so I think CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens could be damn well. CeeDee Lamb's definitely getting over 1,000 yards, and I think George Pickens could be right there, if not a little over 1,000 yards.
Right.
By the end.
Dante Flower is one of their biggest losses. Who was the sack leader for the Commanders, and they replaced him with somebody 5 years older than him. I mean, I don't know what Dan Quinn is doing. I really don't know what Dan Quinn is doing. Dan Quinn is hoping that his second-year quarterback can carry the team, I guess. All right, we got to spend the whole rest of the time on the one we do agree on. We both have the Philadelphia Eagles in first place in this division, winning this division, correct?
Yep.
Philadelphia Eagles. What do you got on them?
I mean, what is there not to like about this team? They did lose a lot of defensive pieces.
10, to be exact. Lots of turnover on the defense. 10 players. But they still have their core defensive players. They kept all of them.
Yeah.
Carter, Nolan.
And then they also went out in the draft this April and did what they did a few years back and got defensive players. I think they got one offensive player, and then the rest of the draft just went defense. So they're going to try to do
my favorite linebacker, Jahad Campbell.
Yeah.
Out of Alabama, Jahad Campbell. They took him in the first round with pick 31. I think he was the best linebacker in the draft. How did he fall all the way to 31? I don't have.
I really have no idea. I mean, it just seems like the Eagles get so fucking lucky in the draft. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Just like 2 years ago, how the fuck did they get Nolan Smith or whatever the fuck his name is, and then that other dude? Like what? Like Jalen Carter and the other dude.
Yeah. Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Zach Ball.
Yeah, like that they are a crazy duo in the NFL now too.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. And I think their defense is even has the potential, even with all those losses, to be definitely just as good, maybe even better. And the reason why is because this is the first time in a while that they actually have the same defensive coordinator, a really good defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio, 2 years in a row. They did not lose their defensive coordinator. Now, the one thing that could hurt them is they did lose their offensive coordinator. He went Kellen Moore. He's down in the New Orleans Saints, right? Head coach.
Yeah.
Kevin Patullo is now their offensive coordinator. He was pass game coordinator for the past 4 years. So it'll probably still look the same.
Hey, I'm just going to say
but we don't know what it's
going
to look like. That's the thing.
I'm just going to say one thing real quick. First of all, that's all I'm saying right now. Hey, first of all, you better run the same goddamn scheme that you ran last year because I figured out one thing and that I know that you're gonna disagree with me, Gus. I know you're gonna disagree with me. I'm sorry. You can call me what you want, but it's the truth. Jalen Hurts is not as good as people make him out to be. He's good in that scheme that they ran last year with Kellen Moore, and he's good when he has a running back. He had a running back 2 or 3 years ago, and then when they lost that dude, and it had to all come on to Jalen Hurts, they sucked that year. The Eagles sucked that year. And then last year, they got Saquon, and then Jalen Hurts became an MVP type quarterback again. Like, so he has to have those pieces around him. He has to run that kind of scheme for him to be good because if all comes on his shoulders, he's not that great of a quarterback.
Cool. I see what you're saying. He's not a traditional quarterback, right? He's not a traditional quarterback. We could say that. He's a pretty good rushing quarterback. He rushes and he's thicker. He's a thick guy. He's quick. He's fast. He's a tough guy. He doesn't get hurt a whole lot, but he's definitely not your traditional quarterback, and he's nowhere near the best quarterback in this division at all. I don't think so. I would even put Jaden Daniels over him. But
I would say the best quarterback.
One thing about Jalen Hurts, though, you have to admit, Brandon. One thing about Jalen Hurts, you have to admit, is the boy steps up and plays his best in big games. Like in Super Bowl twice, best games he's played, lost 1, won 1. You know what I'm saying? In the playoff games, he steps up and he's a dog. You know what I'm saying? He steps up and he plays awesome. So,
see, my thing is this though, Uncle Gus. This is my thing, and this is my problem with Jaden Daniels. This is my problem with Jalen Hurts. All the really good quarterbacks like Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, all of them, when they lost pieces, they still found ways to be great. Like Ben Roethlisberger, someone could go down hurt, and that man would still be great. He could break a finger, come in there, and still be a good quarterback. Jalen Hurts loses one piece, and then he freaks the fuck out, and he's like, oh, God, how do I play football again? Like, I'm just going to be honest with you, Dad. I definitely agree Jalen Hurts is not the best quarterback out of this division. In my opinion, I think Dak Prescott is the best quarterback out of this division.
Me too.
By far.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it with Jalen Hurts. And I'm glad that he got someone like Saquon Barkley that can knock that pressure off of him because when he has that pressure in A.J. Brown, well, even when he had A.J. Brown but didn't have a running game, he was freaking the fuck out.
I did not like it. I did not like it, and they did not do very good when he led the team in rushing yards.
Right.
It's not a good sign when your quarterback leads your team in rushing yards.
No,
That's not a good sign.
and all that year, that entire year when they didn't have a running back game, and he was having to lead the team in rushing yards, what was he doing when he stepped back to throw the ball? He was freaking the fuck out and made retarded throws. Like, he kept on trying to force shit and do triple coverage with A.J. Brown and kept on getting interceptions. Was he not?
Yeah. So,
I don't know.
I don't know. I like Jalen Hurts. I'm with you, though. I understand he's not your traditional quarterback. He's not, that's pretty funny. It's cool that he didn't go to the White House. That's pretty funny. So, cool. Well, there you go. There's the NFC East. I'm a little bit higher on the Cowboys than Brandon is. Brandon's a little bit higher.
Listen, okay.
On the Commanders than I am.
Let me make this known out here, okay? If the Cowboys get that deal done with Micah Parsons, I think it's a toss-up between them and the Commanders for second and third place. I don't know who's going to go second, who's going to go third. It would be a toss-up then. And if Washington does not get that deal done with Scary Terry, then I definitely have the Cowboys winning that, or coming in second place in that division with or without Micah Parsons. So, you know what I'm saying? Because
I think both of them.
Listen, Josh Allen in the late stages of the playoffs is Jalen Hurts without any good players on his team. Josh Allen becomes.
If Josh Allen played as good as Jalen Hurts in the playoffs, he would actually go to a Super Bowl.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Josh Allen in the late stages of the playoffs becomes a wimp-ass motherfucker. Like, he becomes a baby. It's like he becomes a high school football player. He forgets how to play in the National Football League. Like,
all right, cool. So next week we are wrapping up the NFC with the NFC West.
Yep, NFC West. So
NFC West will be next week, and we will wrap up and then go to my favorite conference, which is the AFC. So NFC West next week. The NFC East has not had a repeat champion in like 20-something years. I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Nuts. Pretty crazy. It'll be interesting and see what happens. The only way that I see Philadelphia falling off, I did not mention this, but there is a such thing, just like the sophomore slump, there is a such thing as the Super Bowl hangover, and that could be the case. So we did talk about the new.
The only way I see the Eagles falling off, and it has happened before, but Saquon Barkley has to have a shitty fucking year. Like, he has to.
He probably has to get hurt.
Year.
He would have to get hurt.
Like
Saquon Barkley get hurt.
Saquon Barkley single-handedly
AJ Brown or somebody would. Yeah, somebody important. They also have the best offensive line in football.
Well, yeah,
and Dallas's offensive line, I think it's going to be good, but it's going to be nowhere near as good as it's been in the past. They've always been in the top 2, 3 best offensive line. They're going to be starting 2 rookies.
No, but we have figured out over the years that that's pretty good on the run. I didn't, there for a while we didn't know how good he was on the run, but the past 2 years I feel like we have seen how good progressive he's got on the run. So I feel like if Dak gets in trouble and has to scramble out, he can definitely do that. And then he's still going to have CeeDee Lamb or George Pickens to throw the ball to. Yo, what's up, Connor? What's going on, brother? All right, anyways, guys, I think that is going to do it for a wrap on this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. We will be back Tuesday night next week. We're wrapping up the NFC East, and
we'll actually have some takeaways from a game.
Yeah, from a game. It will be the first one of the year too. We'll let you guys know who all played.
What we thought about it. What rookies stepped up.
yeah, we'll let you know what rookies stepped up and all that shit too.
Saquon Barkley is definitely on the list. Yeah, definitely.
What list? What list are we talking about?
I thought the list he was referring back to when we were talking about the first overall pick in your fantasy draft.
Oh. Till he stubbed his toe. Dog, I'm telling you right now, because you better not hope that happens, because I'm telling you right now, if Saquon Barkley goes out this season, I really don't know how good the Eagles are going to be this year. I could really see the door come open for either the Cowboys or the Commanders to win that division, because it's like I said, without that running game, Jalen Hurts goes back to being a high school football player and does not know how to play in the NFL.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Anyways, we are out of here until next week. Peace. We'll see you guys
later. Well, is this Commanders bullshit?
No full-time homeless Bobby Cheese. YouTube account, YouTube vlog account, personal. Damn. Proto's the pro freaking streamer. What the hell? You don't have FMLA in the Great White North? I don't know what that is.
Trisha and Labor or whatever, like, you and Callie are definitely the tops. Y'all are topping me because I just don't think before I speak. I also was like, oh. No, you guys are topping me good. Like, you literally are topping me hard. You're topping me so hard.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell my boyfriend. Yeah. Until I got home and told him in person. He didn't want a paper trail. Well, I was just like, well, what? Like, I can come home and relax, and then they canceled my flight, and normally I'd be like losing my mind. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to be home. But I was pretty chill because I was like, well, what the hell's going on up here? They canceled it. Like, I don't have to work, so it's okay.
That's great, yeah.
I just killed someone in this tunnel. There's a lot of commotion, and I can't see shit. Oh, are you guys? Oh, you must be in the tunnel. I see now.
I'm close to you.
I have a scoped DMR. I'm just kind of like taking it slow. I'm not rushing it. The circle is coming now. They were easy, right? Is it closing? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a little thing. Is peak by the number or the time.
Oh, T. Wow, I've been playing for 5 years and I never noticed that. Me too. I'm always just squinting. I'm like, does it look like it's moving? Like, that's crazy. Are they? Oh.
Are they underneath? Because
yeah.
I'm so confused. They must be.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh yeah.
A very Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 in the tunnel.
I don't even think they're real.
Oh, I see one here. Oh, medallion, honey. Okay. Oh. Me just waiting on this mountain for you guys. It's due. This person was alone when I killed them.
It's because I got the 2 in the tunnel.
Oh, work. Oh, there's someone right here. A team, a trio. Come on, let me. Oh. Shit. Girl, please. Oh, never mind. She's cooking me. Oh, never mind. She's.
I got it for 62.
Yeah, I need to not play an OBS next time, but I'm at least impressed with myself that I got it working. That is a step in the right direction. Come on now. Come on.
I basically missed every shot.
Me too. Come on. All of us silent, locked in.
No, yeah, because it's like working in my car. I have to turn off the radio to focus.
I can't hear myself think.
I can't.
Who got... Oh. I've been doing this thing lately where I take my glasses off to help me see. Dude, it's dangerous. It doesn't work. I'm like, I have to put them back on. I don't know why I do that. I do it like they're sunglasses, but they are not. And then I am just blinded.
Oh my gosh, I can't see with sunglasses either. Like if I'm driving, that's such a real thing. I thought it was just me. Oh, they're making me.
When we pull into our garage, the front of our car gets so dark. What the? I have to like turn my flashlight on to see if I like drop my phone or something.
Oh, I know about that.
What the hell is going on? Oh my! What the hell did I run into? Oh.
me tell you why I formed my LLCs with Zen Business. It costs $0 plus state fees. All I have to do.
I can't help but be in tears. Everyone close to me's not near. What can I do to repair this? Is there any purpose? Is it too late to say I'm sorry? Is it too hard to say I'm sorry again? Did I come on too strong? Now I really need to fight.
Yeah, the album right now.
I know this city's gonna kill me if it's the last thing that I see. I love and hate it so fucking much, but I just seem to be caught in love. I'll never be happy anywhere. Don't tell me that you will ever care. All of the stars look so fake to me. Did I go? Where did I go? Now you got me fucked up like you do. Maybe it's the one, it's you. I just can't decide. Is it true? Now you got me fucked up. I love the way you kill me. I love the way you kill me. I love the way you kill me. I don't know what's love. You're just too damn sweet. I know the saying that you're wrong for me. 'Cause I'm sick of the way you kill this moment. I wanna change. I'm in pain, but you won't love it. So close the door. We're no more. I just lost it. I just lost it. Just lost it. Don't let me get too cold.
Zevo works 24/7 to kill 99.9% of bugs trapped.
It's your bag, sir.
Okay, that way.
Oh, you the Geico Gecko! I filed a claim for my car with the Geico app. Only took 2 minutes.
Well, let me go.
Seems you're scared. You was on my mind.
Kiss me. Mm-hmm.
It's getting harder to breathe now. Silence is deadly when you're forced in a crowd. Suffocate your insecurity. And this club is a cold.
The first time I fell in love when I was 16, it was soundtracked by this album.
How do I get through the night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you. There'll be no love tonight. There'll be no one left for me. And maybe I don't know what I would do. I'd be lost if I loved
Somebody else play the song. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. Peace. I'm not gonna sleep. I know.